Evening. It is October 11th, 2022. I just want to make sure I got the dates right because it's been a crazy couple days. I wanted to talk about the auroras that have been visible in the night sky. It is amazing. We've never seen anything like it in our area. It has been visible here as far as Pittsburgh. It's the first time we've ever seen anything like this in our area. It is also visible as close to Butler here in our area. There's been pictures and it's been beautiful, not to say the least. So that provoked me to read about the heaven itself. And I'm going to read, what does heaven look like? And what does the Bible say about heaven? In the Bible, it provides a very vivid description of heaven, particularly from the book of Revelation. Although these descriptions are often symbolic in the interpretation of heaven in Revelation 21 and 22, heaven or New Jerusalem is depicted as a stunningly beautiful city coming down from God. It is described as a street of gold, gates of pearl, walls of precious stones. The city is brilliantly illuminated by God's glory, obviating the need for no sun or moon. There is also a river of water alive and clear as crystal, flowing from the throne of God and the Lamb through the middle of the city's main street. Additionally, the Bible mentions that heaven is a place where there's no more death, sorrow, crying, according to Revelation 21:4. This suggests the existence that it's entirely free of suffering, trials, and earthly life. The overarching theme is that it's eternal peace and joy and presence of God, where they harmony in Him and each other. These descriptions serve more than convey heaven's splendor and emotional experience rather than a detailed layout of the physical appearance. I've unfortunately have not witnessed this most breathtaking views of Earth, other than the Rocky Mountains outside of my backyard window of the jungles of Belize. God's creation is marvelous, but there is no future place in Earth's dwelling far exceeding anything we've ever could behold. And this is from crosswalk.com. Well, some might depict this as the throne of heaven and the gates of heaven opened up. And I was reading and watching and viewing some posts online about the gates of heaven being opened up. And I don't know about you, but I was watching Watchman River's channel about the gates of heaven being opened up. Now, I can't say yes or no to that, but to see the auroras and the emerald colors in the sky makes you wonder what is going on in the heavens. You could ask that question yourself. You see it for yourself and you say to yourself, this is exactly what the illuminating skies look like when there's a solar flare in the sky and then the sky lights up like that. So, of course, we would ask the question, is that possible? Are the gates of heaven opened up? I don't know that question. I'm not a scientist. I can't claim to know that question, but it definitely makes you ponder that question. So I decided to do some homework and vet the information myself, and there's not too much information on the internet about that. But I decided to ask the question myself, is this possible? Could the gates of heaven be opened up? I don't know. I hope. I hope so, because we're in some troubling times and we need some encouragement. And I think that the encouraging thing is that we are watching current events And everything is pointing to what looks like more fulfillment of end time prophecy. And what I mean by that is that the 10 nations that are forming look like more and more, and that is the BRICS nations, like the 10 horns. And it, again, I have to refer to Watchman River channel, and I'll try to find his link and link it in the description box. He goes into this. So, could this be the 10 nations that are mentioned in the scriptures about the 10 nations that will lead into what will eventually be the 10 nations, the 10 horns? I don't know about you, but it definitely looks like we're closer and closer to the beast being revealed. It definitely feels like that. These events that have been taking place are definitely Bible prophecy being unfolding before our eyes. Like I said, I'm no expert, but I can tell you I've been watching certain prophecies channels that is, and I ask myself the questions like, I wish I was an expert at this so I could give you the better observation, but just from my uneducated observation, we are close to something happening. I know this with watching what's going on with Israel and Iran. They're saying that they don't want to provoke a war between Israel and Iran, and that's coming from I don't know if it's the UN or the other nations that are coming together, but if there is a tiff that tips off World War III, which already looks like it's in progress, it could be catastrophic not only for the world, but definitely for the United States. There's a lot more to it that I can't get into because of the video and YouTube censoring information. So I have to keep it at that. But are we closer to heaven than before? I'd say, yeah, I'd say there are events that are taking place that are prophetic, and watching Bible prophecy unfold is a reality. For those who don't believe, it's a different story. I get nervous at what I see, but at the same time, I'm satisfied in understanding that we are going down a road we've never gone down before. We've never seen anything like this in our human history. That's what makes me nervous, because I know with reassurance that God is on the throne in heaven watching these events take place. And at any time, He's going to intercede for not only for His people, but, well, actually for His people, leave it there. So I just wanted to do this as an update, but more or less state that the auroras are exactly something that nothing like this has happened in our area. It's a first time. So I have to say, it's a very amazing experience to witness and watch. It's probably more common in the what I mean by that is that the northern lights are more common in the northern places like Alaska, but nothing like this as far as the Pittsburgh region and in Butler. I don't know what to say other than it's an amazing experience. But the emerald colors that beam off these clouds, or whatever you would call the auroras itself, is an unknown mystery. And it reminds me of the throne and the gates of heaven. Could they be opening up? Is that what it means? I don't know. I'm assuming, yeah. From Watchman Rivers channel, it makes me wonder if that's a possibility. And again, I will find his link and I will try to link it in the description box below. Thank you for watching. God bless.